Happy New Year, everybody. Happy 2017. A new year and a new start. I know I'm going to start like everybody else with the resolution of improving myself. That means improving myself physically and mentally and financially. I'm sure everybody else is doing the same thing. I think that as long as we beat the January 15 cutoff line, which is National Quitters Day. That's the day that 80%, I think the statistics are, I don't know how they determine those statistics, but 80% of New Year's resolutions die on January 15th. Something to think about. Also, only 8% of New Year's resolution live longer than the month of January. So that's a lot of tapering. So I think the best way for me is to improve community. I'm a truck driver. What kind of a community do I have? It's easy for me to hide away in my truck, my little monastery as I call it, because I can shelter myself and absorb all the information that I want, audiobooks and podcasting and stuff like that. But being sheltered in my little truck, I have no community, so I think that's one thing that I need to improve is my community, and I think that will help a lot of things. So I'm going to start posting videos. That's kind of my reason for starting ForceFed Nutrition, is to improve community. I'm learning myself a lot of things, and I'm just trying to help myself to get better. So and I think with ForceFed Nutrition, I can increase my community. Like I said, I'm in a truck. I'm all alone. It's all just me. So I think the secret of a lot of nutrition, the philosophy behind ForceFed Nutrition comes from a quote from Zig Ziglar, who says, "You are where you are where you are because of what goes into your mind. You can change what you are. You can change where you are by changing what goes into your mind." And I want to expound on that, because think about it. You are a product of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. Who are those 5 people that you spend the most time with? As a truck driver, what am I exposed to most? Billboards. And what do those billboards most of the time? I think 90% of them are food, right? My favorite one, I think it was in Montana, and it was a nice juicy seasoned steak, and it said, "Hunger sucks." And then it gave the exit and the company name, and wow, that's pretty. I mean, just 2 words: hunger sucks. And it shows a juicy steak, and I thought, yeah, it does. I want a steak now. And it was a pretty good steak. I fell for that trap too. But you are where you are where you are because of what goes into your mind. And what goes into your mind through your eyes, through the things that you see, the things that you expose yourself to, through your ears, the things that you listen to. Like I said, you're the product of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And who are those 5 people? Some people are avid scripture readers, and the more you read those, are they in their top 5? So I know a lot of moms, stay-at-home moms.
Time 1 hour 20 minutes. Distance 4.40 miles. Average pace 18 minutes 9 seconds per mile.
I had to stop for that. But anyways, I know a lot of stay-at-home moms, right? Who are they exposed to? Their kids. Maybe TV shows, right? And if that's all that they're exposed to is what's on TV and their children, if those are the top 5 people, then we call that going stir crazy. Wouldn't you say? It's sad, but it's true, and it happens. Like I said, I'm a truck driver. I spend time by myself. The top 5 people are the people that I put on my radio. I put scriptures on my radio. That helps a lot. I also I listen to a lot of podcasting. So a lot of motivators. I will post my list of podcasting that I listen to. A lot of them are running podcasts that encourage running and share tips and hints and stuff like that. First couple that come to my mind are Zen and the Art of Triathlon. This guy, Brett. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Another one is Fitter Radio, and it's triathloning. Another one is Rebel Force Radio, a lot of Star Wars, because I'm a big Star Wars fan, if you didn't know. Thus hence ForceFed nutrition, right? ForceFed, it's being fed the Force. But also, you're also being given what you need and where you are. So anyways, I'm getting sidetracked again. My point is, you are where you are because of what's gone into your mind, right? And the things that you expose yourself to, who are the top 5 people in your environment that you spend the most time with? Because that's what defines who you are. When Ziegler shared that quote, I'm sure that's kind of what he had in mind, that it's about who you spend your time with and your top 5 people. But I don't think he realized that there's another level to that, which is also part of what I'm talking about here with ForceFed Radio or ForceFed Nutrition. It's that what goes into your mind also comes through your mouth, right? Nutrition. What goes into your mind? How do you feed your mind? Your level output is completely based on what is going into your body. You can only use what you have, right? So, I did a research article, I remember, a few years ago in college on power of positivity. And one thing that I've researched, that I learned, is that scientists have actually discovered they have discovered the exact chemical formula of a single thought. When you think in your brain, the little chemical reactions that happen, that take place, apparently the scientists have isolated those very chemicals. Yeah. And not only that, but they can give you accurately the chemical or the caloric output of a single thought. It's very chemical, right? So what does that mean? That means that your body, the hormones in your body, the things that control your happiness, that control your thoughts, you control those, but you can only control what you have, right? Your body is made up of certain elements, and it needs certain elements to remain in its healthy state. The way God made you is how it should be, right? But when we fill our brains, when we fill our stomachs with junk food, then our brains only have the components of that junk food to work with, versus using proper nutrition, having all those vitamins and minerals and stuff like that.
Time 1 hour 25 minutes. Distance 4.65 miles. Average pace 18 minutes 16 seconds per mile.
Okay, having the right chemicals, the right minerals and vitamins that our body is supposed to have, our brains are able to function better. We're able to have better functioning dopamine levels, right? The serotonin levels, the hormones that control our minds. And so that comes from nutrition. That comes from what you eat. So again, you are what you are. You are where you are because of what's gone into your mind. If junk food is what's gone into your mind, then what is your brain going to produce? That's right, it's not just affecting your gut, it's affecting your brain. And so I want to help you feed your brain. I mean, I'm no expert, but I've learned a few things in my monastery that I'd like to share and I'd like to be able to help out with. Also, I'm not completely without ignorance. A couple years ago, as a truck driver, my wife introduced me to a health program, and I've been able to put off 75 pounds in the first 8 months, which is incredible. However, over time, stressors came in the form of job satisfaction, job changing, finances, etc. So a lot of stressors and a lot of emotional issues have crept up and cramped my progress. So in full disclosure, I put off for about a year my health progress. But interestingly enough, I've still been able to maintain at 300 pounds. After losing 70, I was 370 pounds before. So now I'm at 300. See that? I used to look a lot bigger. But I think I'm in a place now. I need to improve myself. I need to be able to jump that hurdle and move forward. So the best way to do it is community. I'm sure you want to say is through your food. Food helps. Yes, like we talked about. And yeah, you want to look at exercise. Sure, you want to move around. You want to get healthier. But more important than all that is your community. It's who you're surrounding yourself with. It's those top 5 people. So that's, I hope to be one of your top 5 and help you improve your health through what goes into your mind. I want to commit myself to posting a video every day, which is a new thing to me. Again, I'm sheltered in my truck. I don't talk to anyone. So to make videos like this is a huge leap for me. And I won't lie, a lot of these will be nighttime shots because that's just the nature of where I work and what I do. But I want to challenge, I'm challenging myself. This is a step forward for me, stepping out of my comfort zone to share with you every day. I can't guarantee everything's going to be health related. If I'm going to talk every day, then, you know, who knows if I'm going to run out of stuff to talk about. This is a brand new adventure for me. So you may want to fast forward some of these. But anyways, my point is that I'm improving myself, and I hope to be able to help you improve yourself too. So stick with me on ForceFed Nutrition. Let me know what you think. Comment below.
Time 1 hour 30 minutes. Distance 4.89 miles. Average pace 18 minutes 23 seconds per mile.
If you have suggestions on what I can do to improve myself, like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm not an expert. I'm just a truck driver trying to make myself better and trying to help you make yourself better. So let me know. And if I can help you also, then also let me know. Send me a message and I'd be happy to help you. All right. Take care. Have fun. I'm going to finish my run later.